Something strange is happening in content creation right now. It's never been easier to grow accounts completely from scratch across every social media platform. And there's a massive opportunity for people who aren't even professional content creators, but you need to start ASAP. And I'm not just saying that because I read it somewhere online. So in this video, I'm going to show you how you can fully take advantage of this current trend, 3 of the best formats to be creating content around right now, and how to easily create hours of more content in a few minutes. And just as a bonus, how to monetize your social media the smart way. And full disclosure, it has nothing to do with AdSense. So just so that you believe me, let me show you a few people who are blowing up despite having tiny followings and the reason behind them blowing up in the first place. The sentiment has been over the last few years that you needed to be a celebrity or have a huge follower account to be able to hit high numbers in the first place. But nowadays, it's entirely possible to achieve hundreds of thousands, millions of views with follower or subscriber accounts under 1,000. All TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, the same thing prevails. They all reward content that actually keeps viewers watching, because that way the platform profits from the ad revenue of viewers and the creator benefits from the viewers watching more. Not only the ad revenue, but other monetization you can do with your social media accounts that I'll talk about later. But overall, it's simply a win-win for everyone. And it's easy to see why they'd want smaller accounts to blow up now. So let's look at a couple more real-life examples of this. Let's take a look at Sell Your Service. Sell Your Service has about 36,000 subscribers, about 533 videos. But 2 months ago, the videos were getting about 3,900 views. But before that, 4 months, it was 175,000 views, 72,000. I mean, that's pretty amazing for a channel that has 36,000 subscribers. Or what about this one? Lara Nick, documenting her journey of transforming her life one step at a time. She has 16,000 subscribers, and the video that she just posted a couple days ago has over 89,000 views. All of these people don't have followings of 10, 50, 100,000. They're actually below average, but they're still popping off. So after seeing that, if you don't think you can do this yourself, you're probably lying to yourself. This is 100% something you can do and is something people just like yourself are consistently doing. So that being said, let's break down the 3 types of content that are working really well right now to blow up accounts in this way. And I'll give you a hint. It doesn't have much to do with extremely fast-paced editing or insanely high production quality. And the first one is expert experience type content. This time and time again proves to be one of the strongest methods of content creation and building an audience and even monetizing. People like Alex Hormozi, Sam Piero, Adam Robinson, they're all great examples of expert experience content doing really, really well. And the best part is that these videos actually help you make a lot more money than just ad revenue and partner program cash. All you need to know right now is that people posting expert content that is packed with value are being rewarded. So if you know anything about anything that you think other people probably don't know but want to know, 100% absolutely start posting ASAP. And the way you can make content in this way is research the content ecosystem in your niche. Take note of what other people are doing, whether it's good, whether it's bad, and then fill in the gaps that are missed and just do things other people are already doing well at and do it even better and add more value. That way, you'll be well on your way to not only blowing up on social media, but also making more than a full-time income. The second type of content that's doing really well right now are raw videos. Just you, the camera, and your viewers. These work because of the simple fact that people are just moving to enjoy more authentic content. People like Sam Silik, Mino Lee, Ben Bader are all creating this kind of content, and it's incredibly powerful at building connections with people. All you need to do for this is to film yourself going about your day-to-day life and be your authentic self, and maybe just have a little charm and you'll get by just fine. As long as you can crack talking to a camera, you'll be pretty set. For example, this video by Sell Your Service, it's pretty straightforward. It's him talking to a camera, occasionally screen sharing as he needs to, and it's done exceptionally well. So honestly, as long as you have a phone or a camera, there's nothing holding you back from creating content like this, which is extremely potent right now and can single-handedly blow up anyone's social media account. And the third type of content is the one that usually just applies to business owners, or that's where the term comes from. But it can really apply to any topic or niche that you actually know in depth, like learning a new instrument or how you learned a language or even just going to the gym. The whole point is that you're building in public. This works amazingly well in a B2B or business-to-business context simply because other business owners love to see other businesses on the come up. And it also just works for the same reasons as the other two pieces of content. People People love authenticity nowadays, and genuine value is so much more important as opposed to generic advice. Building in public is just about as easy as posting raw content or expert content. It's as simple as just keeping people updated on what it is that you're doing. And someone who did this very well was Ayman Arab. Every day he would have like this Twitter thread, and it was a log, and he would post these frequent updates of basically what he was working on and at what times. Same with someone like Ecom Soup, who actually posts a decent mix of expert content and building in public. The point is, his channel is blowing up, and dozens of other founders are getting the same results as well. Even just regular people just posting their updates frequently, just letting people know what it is that they're currently working on, and they're seeing that they're getting all of this attention across YouTube, LinkedIn, and even on other platforms like TikTok and Instagram too. Now, if you want to easily be able to make more than enough content to grow on all of these platforms, you need to have an efficient system for this. And what you can currently do is actually leverage AI and take that content you're making on one platform and repurpose it to another without using any brain power to actually repurpose anything. Because what truly smart creators are taking advantage of is the fact that there's an AI that can help you with not only just idea generation, but you could tweak the wording of different posts and different scripts. Even on top of that, it can transcribe audio, and repurposing that content from the audio, and even sometimes the creation of completely tailored bespoke pieces of content for different platforms. Because these people know about the law of early adopters versus the mainstream adopters. And if they can get into something as new and important of a technology as AI, they can rise above the rest. So typically the building in public and expert-led content that I was just talking about really lends itself to repurposing, because you've got your core ideas and valuable information across. But what you can do here is plug your long-form YouTube videos or podcasts into this tool here and have it spit out entirely ready to post quality posts for your other platforms, whether it's scripts, captions, basically anything text-based, which is obviously incredibly useful if you're trying to do the volume to make it online. And what someone like Ecom Soup could do with this content is simply plug his video content into here and get short-form scripts that he could use in email newsletters, LinkedIn, post, anything. So click the link in the description or go to castmagic.io to try it out for yourself and start making more content in less time. Monetizing is one of those things many people get wrong, but it's actually pretty straightforward. The issue is that when most people look at content creation, they look at it from just the lens of how much AdSense can I earn from this? But if you know how to monetize your content, you know the real potential of what you can do. But if you're doing anything of what I showed you in this video, you 100% can monetize your content outside of ad revenue. And that's if you have literally any hobby or skill you know more than the average person does. For example, if you're making expert videos about running ads, people will genuinely just come to you to pay you to run their ads if you look like you know what it is that you're talking about, if you're an expert, which honestly is an insanely huge return on investment that you put into a video that's fairly just raw, unedited, and authentic. You can also easily sell consulting and courses with an audience on any platform, like someone like Eamon Godsey or Charlie Morgan. There's also the community membership model where you can just sell access to a private group that you've created and where other like-minded people will be to hang out. And honestly, this works because free groups are usually filled with like bots and scammers and nothing meaningful really happens. But as soon as people have a little skin in the game, the conversations are better, the information is better, and just the people themselves are frankly better and more serious. So selling a course or mentorship on the back end of your free content that goes further than what you can realistically show on YouTube, that's a really great way to monetize your content in a way that isn't restricted by views, RPMs, or random sponsorships. Now, all of that said, the best time to start was yesterday, but the 100% absolute next best time to start is now. And to be fair, if you haven't created much content before, it can be a little difficult to overcome that barrier and create the content that you know that you should be creating. But with the advent of a few AI tools, it's so much easier than it was in the past. So there's no excuse to not be creating content, which is why in the next video, we go over how to actually leverage AI to help you in the content creation process and even create bespoke pieces of content and more so you can post consistently enough to even have brand new social media accounts actually take off and grow into big ones. So I'll see you there.